Okay, now we're going to go to our LXI Expert software and import the image. We're going to go to File and Import. You will then find the image that you have just downloaded. We're going to go to our alphabet and we're going to choose the letter B, and you're going to click Import. It will then give you the little dotted square, as you can see, that follows my mouse. Click that and it will import that. Now you're going to want to resize it so that it will fit this project you're working on. To size it, you can either click and drag it with the diagonal arrow, or you can move over here to your Design Central and you can size it specifically for what size you want it according to your project, if you know what those measurements are. If you want it to be done proportionally, you want to have this box checked. If not, go ahead and uncheck that and you'll be able to size it unproportionally. For our project, we want it to be, we're doing a 5x7 frame, so we're going to want to have it 6.5 inches, and then we want it to be 4.5 inches tall. So you can see that sized that the way we wanted it to be. Next, we're going to insert some text. We're going to put a last name under here to go along with the monogram. So you're going to choose this text tool right here, which is the T. So click that and you will get your cursor. And then you can come over here and choose which font you want to use. Okay, so you'll choose your font. Then go ahead and type in the name that you want to type. Again, we're going to size this so that it will fit using the same process that we did to size the image. To move it to where we want it to be, so we know what size we want it, you can double click on it and just drag it up to where you want it to go. We're going to place it right in there. Now let's zoom in on that. So there's the zoom tool here. That's the magnifying glass with an X, plus on it. If you highlight, select over the image and let that go, it'll automatically zoom in to fill that space, which is a quick and easy way to zoom in on it. So then we're going to go back to our select tool, which is our arrow, and make sure that this last name is fitting in the space that we want it to fit in. So it looks like we need it a little bit shorter, and we want it to stretch a little bit more to fill that space better. Now I don't like the way that's italicized quite so much, so if you double click on it, you will get your arrows for rotating. You can either rotate it here or you can do it up here in your Design Central. We're just going to do it down here, and if you get this top arrow where you can see, if you drag over it, you get the double direction arrow. We're going to just double click on that and drag it, which will just tip it so it's not quite so italicized. There, that looks a little better. Now we're going to go back to our sizing, which is the arrow. You can see that our rotating arrows on the side of the image has disappeared. So now we're back just to the regular squares. And then we can continue sizing it the way we want and get that centered the way we want it to be. So we're going to size that just a little bit larger there. Just drag and space it. Okay, that looks better. Now what we're going to do is we want to center this name in the space that we have it there. So we will highlight both the image and the name so that it's all been highlighted. And if you move up to Arrange and go to Align and then choose Vertical Center, it will automatically center that name in the spacing. So that's an easy way to get that centered just right. Now we've got it designed the way we want it to be, and it's sized so that it will fit in our project. The next step is to send it to our Vinyl Express cutter to be cut.